About 88% of Earth's ocean surface is polluted with plastic debris. This astonishing finding from the University of Cadiz and Western Australia is raising concerns surrounding the marine life, climate, and the environment. My purpose is to inform you all about plastic pollution in the ocean and how to reduce it. It is my hope that by the end of my speech, you will all be informed about plastic pollution in the ocean and know the different ways to reduce it. In order to enhance your knowledge, I will be covering 3 things: what plastic pollution is and who it is affecting, how it gets into the ocean, and different ways activists and organizations are taking in order to address this issue. First, I will be talking about what plastic pollution is. According to the article Plastic Pollution, written by Charles Moore, he defines plastic pollution as the accumulation in the environment of synthetic plastic products to the point where they create problems for wildfire and their habitats, as well as for human population. This describes how plastic gathered together merge as one and cause worldwide problems affecting everyone. Some examples of common plastic products are grocery bags, plastic lids, plastic beverage bottles. Now I will be talking who is being affected by the plastic pollution in the ocean. Mainly it's going to be the marine animals. They get entangled in the fish gear, and they also mistake the plastic for food, which goes into their intestines and kills them. Now that I talked about what plastic pollution is and who it is affecting, I will be talking about how it gets into the ocean. First, there is different ways the plastic ends up in the ocean. In the article, How Does Plastic End Up in the Ocean?, the author Nick Young states, while about a fifth of marine litter is made up of fishing gear and other materials lost at sea by accident, industrial losses, or illegal dumping, we know that roughly 80% of litter in the seas come from land. Majority of plastic waste have been dumped in landfills, others just littered anywhere by anyone. Due to that, plastic can blow away from these landfills and into the water streams. Also, when plastic is littered, it blows away at high risk of entering rivers and streams, which connects to the ocean. Second, aside from being dumped, a lot of plastic goes down the drain. Tiny pieces of plastic known as microbeads have been added to all sorts of personal care and cosmetic products. And these products are washed down directly from the drain. Many people don't know this, and when they find out, they get really shocked. The amount of small microbeads being drained get collected and add up to an immense part of the pollution in the ocean. Now that I talked about how plastic gets into the ocean, let's discuss the steps activists and organizations are taking in order to address this issue. First, we have to figure out strategies that can help the ocean. An example would be changing our habits. In the article, Plastic Pollution, Causes, Facts, and Figures, written by Jenny Griffin and Janaea Wilkins, they delineate how reducing your use of single-use plastics will reduce the demand. They explain how to avoid purchasing items wrapped in plastic to begin with. Second, another strategy is to avoid using plastics and finding a different alternative. Some of these can be using reusable water bottles and reusable coffee cups, as well as reusable shopping bags and reusable straws. Third, another strategy is to recycle properly. In the article, 7 Ways to Reduce Plastic Pollution in the Ocean Today by Brian Hutchinson, he quotes, "When you use single-use plastics that can be recycled, always recycle. Be sure to recycle them. At present, just 9% of plastic is recycled worldwide. Recycling is not hard and it doesn't take up that much of your time." And he also states how it has a positive outcome. Lastly, the last strategy is to pay Mother Nature a thank you. For example, every year the organization known as Ocean Conservancy, they coordinate the international coast cleanups, collaborating with different communities in order to take part in local beach cleanups to take the trash out of the environment. Not only that, but there's different charities such as Surfers Against Sewage, Rethink, Mission Blue, Plastic Ocean, Take 3, and 5 Gears. And they all address and take action to help this issue. Now that I finished my speech, I hope that you all are informed what plastic pollution is, who it affects, how it gets into our ocean, and different ways activists and organizations are taking to address it. I hope you all are well informed on this global epidemic and how to treat our oceans. Now check your local beaches or oceans or sign up for cleanups. Not only that, you can also buy reusable products and make a change because it'll make a difference. Thank you.